don't wanna be an American idiot.
People are just being manipulated, not maliciously, but as a direct result of advertising incentives.
What you're saying is the algorithms enforce tunnel vision in the sense that you're only going to get content that is already sort of where you want to be. Because of that, people are very susceptible to fake news. You get silos, people in their own silos, algorithms reinforcing those silos, and then within them, you get just things that simply are not true.
You have to almost look at the media outlets. What are their incentives? How do they actually operate? And then, how does that ripple and cause effects in our politics and society? Media, news, journalism is incredibly dependent upon eyeballs. Growing up for the boomers, the way that they got this across was basically through the negative news cycle, where we inform them of a prescriptive viewpoint that is backed by, whoever's really paying for it. With the addition of Fox News, the entire mission was to combat the liberal media bias, which is a reflection of the fact that the only people really becoming journalists are what conservatives think of burnout hippies who can't get a real job because they were English majors, right? There's not a lot of conservative viewpoints.
Casimir Stone.
Accurate. What can I say?
So there's a new viewpoint being reinforced that's opposite of, the traditional media outlets. And you see this exaggerate even further once we get into social media, because the level of targeting available on advertising allows you to drive people to extremely niche far out sites. That's how we get to the QAnon conspiracy theories. And it's this combination of media and news with marketing and manipulation that to me is devaluing trust in institutions.
Well, media, CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, it's about making money, like with so many things in our society. Everybody wants to make money, and they don't really care about the consequences of what's going on in the making of that money.
There is some sort of editorial review process and a gatekeeping aspect, right? That many of these, national brands kind of go through before they'll bring you news or information. Where social media, there's no longer these gatekeepers in the way, and that you can use the advertising, system to build a audience, build a brand, and it sort of exploit these algorithms to shape other people's opinions or worldview by, testing messaging and seeing what works on different groups of people by breaking them down to different demographics and identities and testing that messaging very literally.